war zone. This is downtown Los Angeles, and you're looking at Skid Row, the most densely populated homeless area in all of America. Crammed into an area smaller than half a square mile are over 4,500 people living on the streets inside tents. That's more than 40 people per block, surviving and some even fiending for the next hit just to stay alive. To put it in perspective, Skid Row has more people per square mile than the entire city of Washington, D.C., and every single one of them are homeless. In this video, I'm walking you through the streets of Skid Row. You'll see the conditions up close and personal as I speak with the people living on these streets and giving you guys an in-depth look as to how this has happened and how it continues to happen in one of the richest cities in America. Now it's time for us to hit the streets of Skid Row, and I'm meeting up with a local by the name of Tommy Tomato to give us an inside look into Skid Row. We're gonna hop in the car right now, and then we're gonna get out of the car and we're gonna go talk to people around here in Skid Row.
They're just waking up this morning, so I think they'll be in good spirits right now.
Awesome, let's hop in the car and we're gonna drive around and we're gonna see what it's like before we get out on the streets. So here on Skid Row, when did this all start happening? About back in the 80s, or has this been kind of recently in these past couple years?
Well, Skid Row's always been here for a long time, since about like the 70s, 80s. But now that they've actually expanded and have more homelessness, so they've actually gone past Skid Row, and you know, they still call it Skid Row, it's just other sections as well. Newsom, he's been governor for a while and he's been in politics for a long time. He's been trying to do this for 16 years, 17 years, fight homelessness, and he hasn't done anything with it except for spend an exuberant amount of money.
Since Gavin Newsom has been governor of California, over $24 billion has gone unaccounted for that was supposed to go to fighting the homeless crisis. And just recently, LA failed to pass another audit for $2.3 billion that went missing. Some weird things are happening in California, especially when the governor, Gavin Newsom, somehow just bought a $9 million mansion in the Bay Area.
Most of the people right here, they're all doing drugs, you know, they're getting their packs ready, you know, buying things and selling things that, you know, they steal or...
So, like, look right here, we have a whole entire setup,
look,
and people got chairs outside, tables.
Like, they're expecting company, you know, they got their own outhouse that the city comes and cleans up, so it's a dangerous job for them, too, because they're cleaning up disease, you know, bathrooms, needles.
So look, they're putting out a fire here. Literally, this is just on the street of LA. There's a huge fire going on. And what could be inside of this fire? Do you think it's just clothes, or do you think it could be...
It's trash, it's clothes, it's their personal possessions. It could be drugs, needles, feces. It could be so many different things that are just going in the air, getting everybody sick. If that wasn't there, it wouldn't be on fire. You know, and it's just a lot of funds for them to come and put this out and make sure, you know, people are safe.
Helicopters coming around.
Yeah, helicopters, like...
There could be literally anything inside that fire. The fumes could be... We could be breathing very toxic fumes of drugs, fentanyl, anything like that.
All types of stuff is in there for sure. I mean, they should be out saving lives, not saving a fire on a street corner at 11 in the morning. You know, it's not right.
How long have you been living here on Skid Row for?
June 28 will be 2 years.
You've been out here for 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
What keeps you here on Skid Row?
Basically, primarily, I can't afford to pay rent somewhere.
We're on 4th Street right now. We're about to hop over to 5th Street, over to the heart of Skid Row. Is there anything we need to be careful about?
A lot of the rotten old food that they feed us out here, they really do that to try to kill us. They ain't really trying to help us. Anything that's 3 months out of date, you shouldn't be serving to nobody.
So they're serving you guys expired food out here?
Swear to God, I'm Catholic, we don't believe in swearing. Swear to God, a lot of it.
And why do you think they're giving you guys expired food?
Part of the big plan. I really believe that's part of the big plan.
And what's the big plan?
Well, the big plan is population reduction, you know? And the homeless is one of the first ones they believe that should go. We're like in the way.
So they're giving out this food, and right here you can see the water that's built up and it's completely brown. And while we were walking with this man by the name of Norman, I noticed a group of migrants that had children that were living on the streets here on Skid Row. ¿Ustedes son de Colombia?
Sí, somos colombianos, no escucha la música.
¿Y a cuánto tiempo ustedes llevan aquí en los Estados Unidos?
Llevo 2 años.
Cuando ustedes vinieron aquí a los Estados Unidos, ¿pensaba que iba a llegar aquí a este punto a vivir aquí en esta calle?
No, pensábamos que iba a ser una vida diferente.
Vinimos a cambiar la vida. Pensaba que íbamos a cambiar nuestras vidas, no íbamos a estar así como perros, no es como estamos como perros. Porque no somos animales, somos seres humanos. Pero, coño, mira a los niños, tenemos los niños aquí, ¿ves? Una criaturita.
So here on Skid Row, we got migrants that came here from Colombia, and There's little kids here and they live inside this tent. I imagine they didn't expect their life to be like this when they crossed over the border. ¿Ustedes pensaban que cuando cruzaron por la frontera eso iba a ser la vida?
No.
No. Y Dylan, ¿te gusta vivir aquí en los Estados Unidos? No. Ya, entonces ustedes pasaron por mucho para llegar aquí a los Estados Unidos,
claro.
y ahora está viviendo en carpas aquí en uno de los más peligrosos lugares en todo el mundo.
¿Sí?
¿Y tu calidad de vida está mejor aquí que fue allí en Colombia?
En Colombia, estoy 1000 veces mejor en Colombia.
And as I was talking to the migrants from Colombia, a group of non-profit workers that saw me videotaping the expired food they were handing out to the homeless people came and tracked me down, and they started getting a big argument with us over me videotaping the expired food. And just listen to what they had to say. Like, why am I getting in trouble for talking to these people? Why are you guys getting mad at me?
Because you guys are just like trying to find what's wrong with what.
Expired food and trying to
Instead of like, hey, it would be great if people donated stuff that wasn't used and was brand new. That would be great. So instead of you guys promoting the charities that are actually trying to help.
Yeah, we're just showing what's going on, and we're talking to people. If you guys want to get mad at us for filming, like, go ahead.
She was asking if your guys' food was expired or not.
That we passed out, those 15 maybe were expired and we left them there because there's no like trash can to put it.
Thomas, so we're just talking to people, and we're talking to people, and then we get a group of nonprofit people. They're trying to make a difference in what they're doing, but they get mad at us for, in our way, doing what we can to help make a difference.
Exactly, and what they're doing too is they're assuming. They're like, don't put the camera in the food. No, we ask permission first and make sure that it's okay if they want to speak on the camera before we actually do that. So the kid that you guys were looking at, she said those aren't even the parents. So I said, so who's the parents of the kid? They're like, well, we don't know. And I said, well, then there's a trafficking issue, you know? And then now when the camera came, they're like, oh no, it's not a trafficking issue. That's not what we said. 2 seconds ago, the lady just said there's a trafficking issue down here, that kid is not belong to them.
Is there a lot of human trafficking and like child trafficking that goes on here in this part of the area?
Ain't no telling what the fuck are doing.
We actually did confront them about the expired food, and she said, well, there's thousands of food, and maybe 15 of those are expired. How do we know that only 15 of them are expired if there's mixed in with the thousands?
Exactly. They don't know. And primarily, I'm glad she told you that. And I'm glad she refused to give me some food, but more than likely, it was expired anyway. Mm-hmm. That's some bullshit, man.
What are the most people consuming out here on Skid Row? What kind of drugs are they taking?
All of it. I'm so scared that I might have a friend that used that fentanyl. I'm so scared because they're giving it to anybody, you know.
Mm-hmm. Do you think this is all planned, or how do you think they stop all this?
Stop it. Mm-hmm. It's growing. It's not stopping.
It's not stopping.
It's taking over meth.
How many of your friends have died out here?
3.
Okay, we see you got some stuff in your hands. What do you have in your hands today?
Lighter, pusher, pipe.
What kind of drugs are you consuming here on the streets?
Alcohol and crack.
And crack. Is that crack? Is that cocaine, or is it, when you say crack? Are people taking a lot of fentanyl here as well?
Very much. I've lost about 20 friends to fentanyl within the last half a year.
And did those friends know that they were taking fentanyl, or was it just laced with the crack?
Yep, laced.
Did that scare you right now?
It did. I actually had left for about a month. You know, I went home to my mom for a little while because it was just too much for me.
And now, what brought you back here to Skid Row?
Drugs.
How do you guys make your money out here on the streets?
Well, me personally, I clean. You know, I clean garbage, trash, and I sell dope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as a supplement.
And when you sell those drugs to the people, do you feel some sort of responsibility if anything wrong happens?
Well, yeah, but I'm pretty confident in the product that I do sell because the people who I get it from is very conscientious of their product.
Okay.
Because of their clientele. So yeah. Yep.
Okay, so you have a lot of confidence in what you sell. You don't...
Definitely. I stick to the same thing that been working with me for years.
Do you ever have any plans to stop selling, to stop living here on Skid Row?
As of right now, no. Honestly, no. I guess I'm here until they run us out.
A lot of the people here on Skid Row think they are just taking dope or any other substance. However, with the rapid increase of fentanyl, many times it gets laced into these other harmful substances. And fentanyl is so strong, just a sprinkle of it can kill you. I beg you, if you are watching this video, please stay away from fentanyl like it's the Black Plague. It is so deadly and is killing so many people. Please stay away. This guy is clearly, he's passed out right now. How do we know that he is still alive and that he doesn't need Narcan right now? He's breathing. You see his chest rising?
and it's going up and down, and his color's good. Now, if he's blue, he's not responsive, his color's gone, he'd be like a blue, gray, purple color, then you know he's overdosing.
Okay.
So the most important thing is to hit him with Narcan. Doesn't matter how much Narcan you give him. You know, if you got 3 in here, give him all 3 and rescue breaths.
Okay, so what's in here? What's inside this bag?
Okay, so
this Narcan you inject into their nose and it brings them back to life.
Yes, sir, yeah.
While I was talking to the guy about Narcan, my friend Tommy was also talking to another guy in the cart about some other things, and I think you guys are all going to find this very strange what he'd received from the people on the cart. We were talking to the people over there in the van, and they're giving out free stuff. They're giving out the Narcan to save people, and then they're also giving out needles. And what's their... Like, what's
Needles?
the idea of giving out needles and the rubber bands?
This is so they could do the drugs like without worrying about disease, so everyone gets a clean needle.
That's like, how many needles inside there? There's
27, 10 of them.
There's 10 needles inside of this bag right here.
You get everything, the whole kit. You get the rubber band, you get the alcohol, you get the cotton swabs. But then this is what you actually put it in here and heat this up, and then they give you filtered water.
So they're literally they're literally giving the people here on the street what they need to keep doing drugs.
And it's funny because if you notice, like in your hand, you have the Narcan one, right? So they're giving you the drugs, the stuff to do the drugs, right? This, glass pipes, and then they're giving you the stuff to save your life, so you don't die, and then they give it to you every day. And look, I'm not even homeless. I just went up to the guy and said, hey, can I get a Narcan bag and can I get a drug bag? And the guy said, yeah, no questions asked, no, hey, don't do this, or can we get you some help? No, they're just offering you the drug bags to do the drugs. They're not offering you any kind of help or assistance or any kind of detoxing. They're just giving you the materials.
They're giving you the drugs
to do the drugs.
They're giving you the stuff you need to do the drug, and they're giving you the stuff that you need to revive your life after you do the drugs.
Think about how much money this costs for these packs to be given out daily to so many people, when that money could be going to other programs to help them. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, here, kill yourself, save yourself, kill yourself, save yourself. It's a cycle, and it's not fair to them.
And before I left Skid Row, I had to see what it looks like inside of one of these tents. How long did it take for you to make your shelter here?
About a day, maybe. About a day. Yeah.
And can I go inside, check it out?
Yeah, go ahead, check it out. Go ahead. I mean, you know, ain't nothing else you can steal because I ain't got no money.
He set up a closet inside of here, his air mattress right here. It's built up on a platform, and he's got water set up. It ain't much. However, it is completely free to set up a tent here in LA versus paying $3 to $4 grand for an apartment. It really ain't that bad inside there.
No, I mean, I try to keep it cool. You know, like I said, you know, wherever you live, you know, if you make it your home, hey, got to keep it clean, you know.
Inside your tent right here, do you get rats that come in?
Yeah, they come in, but then they go out. So as soon as I